Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ari Temkin here at the Star in Frisco. Welcome back to my channel where I take you inside the Dallas Cowboys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, ring the bell. That way you're notified every single time I post a new video taking you inside the Star here in Frisco, where the Cowboys have begun preparations for their NFC East Championship Game in Philadelphia against the Eagles. So what I want you to post in the comments below is who needs to be the most important player for the Cowboys to win on Sunday? Who is the most impactful guy that the Cowboys need to have to win on Sunday? Post in your comments below. I'll tell you who I think coming up in this video. The big news, though, is Dak Prescott. We learned today from Jason Garrett during his press conference that he has a little bit of a shoulder injury, an AC sprain in his throwing shoulder. It was an injury that he suffered on the 6th snap of the game Sunday at AT&T Stadium against the LA Rams. Now, he's not going to practice all week because it's important for Dak to get rest on that shoulder this week. That way he's ready to go and to fire real bullets on Sunday. Thus, Cooper Rush took center stage for the media today and was asked about preparations, getting ready to go. But the most important and impactful thing I thought that he said was this was an injury that he suffered in college in a game, and that all he needed was rest, and that he was ready and available to go the following week. So Cooper Rush said this is an injury that he suffered week 3 while he was at Central Michigan, and an injury that he said he was able to play and not miss any time through. If we know anything about Dak Prescott, the guy's unbelievably tough. And this is a guy that even if he's dealing with an AC sprain or shoulder injury, he can play through it and play effectively through it. The other injury that we found out about was Tyron Smith, who has an eye injury. Jason Garrett called it a sty, but was sort of careful to not characterize it that way. And that is a significant injury, well, because it certainly could compromise Tyron Smith's ability to see, depending on how bad it is. If it's classified as an eye injury, it's significant. But certainly I think that injury more significant than the injury to Dak Prescott, at least in terms of the ability to play through it for Dak, which we've obviously seen throughout the course of his career. The offensive line's been a the offensive line's been really, really good for the Cowboys this year, especially in recent weeks. So without left tackle and Pro Bowl left tackle Tyron Smith, that would be a very, very difficult ask with an already injured Dak Prescott. I'm not concerned about Dak Prescott not being available to play in this game. Certainly there's the concern about, further injury or discomfort throughout the course of this game. But look, I would expect Dak Prescott to play and play well through this game. And I think that's the biggest thing that I took away from last week's game against the Rams. On the post-game show on 105.3 The Fan on the radio.com app, we talked a lot about, is this fool's gold or is this sort of indicative of what the Cowboys can be moving forward? Is this them turning the corner, or is this game in fool's gold? The reason I'm optimistic that it's not exactly fool's gold, and look, I don't expect them to score 44 points a week, is because we've seen this offense be explosive throughout the course of this season. That's the biggest thing with this team. In the 7th game this season that they've scored 30-plus points, I'm optimistic about this team moving forward because they've proven over the course of this season, more times than not, they can have an explosive offense. It's the defense. That's the piece to me that I don't know is translatable week after week after week, because we haven't seen this defense be consistent enough to be able to count on them every single week throughout the course of this season. Bottom line, Cowboys offense has been explosive. We've seen it be explosive. And what we might find out this week is that what happened during that 3-game stretch was an aberration for this Cowboys offense. As for the most important player in this game on Sunday, come on. It's Dak Prescott. Don't kid yourself. He is the most important player for the Cowboys moving forward, despite the fact that Zeke really carried the Cowboys last week in their win against the Rams. And the approach offensively that the Cowboys took last week against the Rams, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how much that approach changes as they move into the Eagles week, because it was a brilliant game plan designed by Kellen Moore and executed flawlessly by Dak Prescott in this offense. All right, I'm Ari Temkin here at the Star in Frisco. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, that way you're notified every single time I make a new video. And of course, post your comments below. I want to know this week who's the most important player for the Cowboys Sunday against the Eagles.